Okay, this is 101 5th Street in Jackson. That is the house. A little bit of the neighborhood. It's pretty quiet. You can hear lots of birds. The lot seems to extend that way a little bit. Let's go to the house. Very wide steps. This is painted, it's not stained, but it looks nice. Deck feels sturdy. The boards seem pretty level. Looks like they've got hooks to put hanging flowers all around the porch. That door goes into the screened in or glassed in patio area. Side yard. Looks like they've got a hydrangea bush there. Okay, we'll go into the house now. Got the big doors. Let me see if I can change that a little bit. This is a much wider than an average door. It is probably over 4 feet wide. Tall ceilings. You've got storage in the bench here. The windows look to be original, and there's storm windows on the outside. They are the rope style windows. So this is the front living room. Really cool little fireplace. This is like a secondary living room space. You've got some skinny double doors that go to the screened patio. There we go. Nope. It was unlocked. It was just a little bit stuck. There we go. Screened in patio. Pretty cute. These are all newer windows. Door back to the front porch. And another door that way to the backyard. And then from here, you've got the stairs. Oops, sorry. So you got the front door there. First living room, stairs going up. That's going to be a closet, kitchen that way. We are in the second living room. Second fireplace. This is the dining room that has the pocket doors. I don't know how to pull them out, but they are there. I believe this may have at one time had pocket doors, but they've put wood here and on the top, so I cannot tell, and I don't know if they would still be in there, but that is something that could be there. Pretty cool floor pattern. This is from the dining room. That's the second set of stairs. Closet, plenty of space. And then this is the swinging galley door to go into the kitchen area from the dining. You could maybe put a bench there or something. Back here. This is the large bathroom. There's a very large window there and another very large window right next to the toilet. Looks like there was a fireplace there, but it is covered. And then you've got a little bit of storage there, the door out of the house, and laundry hookups. That goes down into the basement. This is the yard space. And then coming back around here, again, bathroom. Little large area to put some stuff. You've got these cabinets for pantry. Lots of storage space. This is the kitchen. It's got another entrance that takes you back this way to the living rooms, to the dining room. There was a door here. There are still hinges. I'm not sure if they still have the door. That goes down into the basement. I'll come back to that. And then you've got these steps going up. Large windows. And then all the way upstairs. And then to the left, you've got one bedroom, bathroom, bedroom. To the right, another bedroom, another bedroom. This is a smaller bedroom. Master bedroom, smaller bedroom, larger bedroom. This is the only bathroom for the 3 additional bedrooms up here. It's got a shower stall, nice one, but a little small. Vanity. And the glass is frosted. Okay, this is the first large bedroom to the left of the stairs. Beautiful lighting coming from the windows. And this one has the door that leads outside. This is kind of sloped down. that way and that way to that hole. And that's going to connect to the gutters to drain. Okay. This bedroom has a closet. You've got hanging space there. A shelf that you could put hanging space there. And then the stairs to the attic. It's a very steep stairs. I don't think the video shows quite how steep it is, but it's not too bad. Okay. Looks like there's actually another door there. It's got some stuff in front of it. I don't want to open that and move their things. And then there's those steps that go way up there for maintenance, I'm assuming, because I don't know why else you would want to go up those steps. Okay. We're going to go check out the other 3 rooms. There is another closet here that I did not see before. So this room has a good amount of closet space. Again, there's your bathroom. Right across the hall. This is one of the smaller bedrooms, but it's pretty good size still. This is the one that I said you could easily fit a queen size bed in. Maybe put a dresser or a desk over here. And then you've got the closet. And that is overlooking the patio space right there. This is the smallest of the bedrooms. Again, not a bad space. You could probably fit a queen there with small side tables. Definitely fit one there, but you're gonna have a little bit tighter space walking there. But you would definitely have room for a dresser over here. And then the closet. And this is going to be the master bedroom. A lot of windows. This is the closet. That is the only closet space for this master bedroom. And the bathroom. The only bathtub in this house is the one downstairs. That is the upstairs of the house. And now we're going to go check out the basement. Now, one thing I noticed walking through this house is I have not turned on any lights at all. There's a lot of natural light coming in from all the big windows. This is where I turn on the lights. So you can see there's some old wiring. there is some cracks. That's the underside of the stairs that we just came down. There's cracks and there are some holes. You can see the old structure behind it. So that's what we're looking at for the basement. I did also notice these little pellets. I think that's going to be like rat killer. So I don't know if they have a rodent problem or if it's been taken care of, but I think that at one point they did, which is not surprising for a house this old. Now, when it comes to getting a home loan, depending on the loan that you get, they may have a problem with some of this. So keep that in mind. We may need to ask the seller to fix that or not be able to get a loan. It just depends. Okay, now we're going into the basement. Let's see if I can turn on the light on my phone. There we go. Okay, so there is some like staining on the floor where it looks like it could be a little damp. Like I said, it is not the mustiest basement that I've ever smelled, but it is definitely an old basement. That is the cellar entrance that we were seeing. And then you've got the door here. There's a little raised space over here. I don't know what's going on with the insulation that's falling. That's something else that they could clean up or replace. That's going to be furnace AC unit. It's got a pipe coming along here, and then there's a dip with drainage going there. So I don't think that's anything super abnormal. That's a step up, probably, I don't know, 15 inches, 16. And then this little room, it's got some windows. I know you were thinking about putting the dogs down here, so could be a nice cool space for them, especially in the summertime. And it looks like they've even got some modern lighting going on with a fan. So could be a really good option for the dogs. Okay. I did not notice this, how sloped this step is coming down, but when I go back up, you can see it's pretty sloped. Again, it doesn't squeak, it doesn't give when I step on it. I think it's just something that has been like that for a whole lot of years. All right, that is the house. I'm gonna pause this and try to get a video outside real quick. Okay, we're back outside. I'm gonna do a little perimeter walk in the back. I believe this is a vinyl fence. Yep. And there was at one time a gate. I don't know if they still have that, but we could ask them to put that back. There was at one point a garage there, but the pad looks like it's a great shape. There is another structure over there on that side of the fence. I am not sure if that is on the same property or not, but we can take a peek at it in a minute. The roof looks like it's in pretty good shape. There might be a couple small repairs. Looks like something got under a shingle right there. A little shingle right there. But I think that would be a quick fix for a roofer. So that goes to that screened-in patio there. Looks like there's a gate there. And it looks like this is vinyl siding, so you can see in a couple spots right about there it's a little bit broken. Right there. Not uncommon to see. Usually comes from a weed whacker or a mower throwing a rock or something up. We got 2 AC units. That one looks slightly older. That one looks a little bit newer. I can ask the seller to get us some details on how old those are. This is the side yard out in front of the fence. You could maybe extend it out and fence this in. I don't know if the property ends at the back of this fence or if it extends that way. But there is a little shed there. I can look into it and find out if that is on the property or not. Okay, that is the house. 101 5th Street in Jackson, Tennessee.